Hey everybody, wherever you're watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're back in Victoria 3 to continue the Butua Half-Campaign. Last time we were... what did we last... Actually, I don't remember what exactly we did last time. But we kind of cleaned some things off. We finished our war with China, I remember that much. And then I fixed Egypt so that they're not like decentralized anymore. Other than that, we're now trying to pass multiculturalism. Because I ran out of other things I wanted to pass first that was like easy. So we're now going for multiculturalism, which is a bit harder than normal because we already lost our ruler who has the enlightened royalist trait. Like, he died before I got to pass it, so we're missing out on like an additional 14% on this. So this would have been 44% actually, but we'll see if we get lucky in the passing process if this goes through, because currently it's at 30% on success, 40% on stall, and 28% on debate. We're gonna have to pray that this works out because I have like nothing else to pass. Right, I remember we also did swap back to freedom of conscience just so I could like get a bit more authority while also like fixing the acceptance situation, because I realized like total separation not very useful when 98% of my pops are of the state religion already anyway. So we're just gonna have like anyone migrating in to just convert to our state religion, I guess. That did bump the devout from being like marginalized all the way back up to 27.4%, which is insane actually. I did not expect them to make a comeback like that. But yeah, other than that, actually if I look through my truces, maybe I'll try and remember like who I've fought recently, but I think so. We got Burma on, as our subject, and then when did we fight Britain? Actually, we have 22 months on that truce, so I can't go in on them just yet. But was it for? Must have been for something here. We interfered with Britain attacking someone else. I think that was what happened there. Hey Spar, good morning. All's well. I also finally figured out what was actually blocking the streamer bot reading the YouTube messages. It's fixed for real this time. So hopefully we don't have any more issues with that, so I don't have to do the fuck ass setup with like 3 chat windows anymore. But yeah, we're gonna continue where we left off and do some cleaning. Like, we have to clean this area over here. Like, this is a mess. And there's a lot of gold mines over here. We're also gonna try and clean this as soon as our truce with Britain is up. Yeah. Let's just hope that multiculturalism passes so that we get a bit more acceptance. I can start like dumping into we're going all in on migration attraction, so we can get more migration going in. Go to full screen. Okay. I think also I had some buildings that were not on the appropriate production method. Yeah, we got these rye farms here that are not using the right production method. Do I want to go for sugar or fruits or liquor though? I guess the apple orchards are more productive. Okay, that's the citrus orchards as well. And then else do I need to change here? Oh, these guys should be on photographic art. Why are they on traditional art? Whoops. And then other than that, I think we're good to go. So we're at two infamy right now. So I could go in on Benin, although when I was like doing a bit of testing off stream, I think we're not gonna have a window because they're gonna have like a war with the natives over here. So I think we're gonna go for something else instead. And I could go for this. We could make the entirety of Egypt a protectorate. And hopefully no one's gonna bat an eye to this. This is gonna give us like 20 infamy, but that's fine. Austria and Great Britain might be involved. Okay, interesting. Oh, right. I forgot. Also, I should probably change some stuff with my subjects. So we're funding lobbies. I think I'm gonna break the investment rights actually. The increase in liberty desires for them is like not gonna matter too much. But we are gonna still try to like improve relations. And we're gonna continue like funding the lobbies. It's gonna take a while for that to kick in. And then for my other subjects, Serial Protector, you're already ticking down, that's fine. Burma, I'm offering them knowledge sharing. Can I guess I can't cancel this right now. Because if I cancel this right now, it's gonna raise their liberty desire. And without the... actually... 0.05. They're currently ticking at 0.08. I guess if I remove this, we're also funding lobbies in them as well, while also like improving relations with them. So if I remove this, yeah, they're still ticking down. That's fine. Then Peru. Peru, I'm gonna exempt from service. Actually, do they have any claims over here that... Okay, Peru has a claim here on Muisca. Peru has a claim on this. Brazil has a claim on this. Okay, so we can potentially go in on Gran Colombia later for some of these claims. For Muisca... I guess I can just attack. I can just attack Muisca directly and then just give the state to Peru. I guess that works. Because it kind of makes no sense for me to go for like humiliation play and then like annex them, annex them into Peru. I guess I can just just annex them myself. Yeah, I can just annex them myself and then just give them the state. But it's gonna be for later. For now, I guess I can then just exempt them from service. For all my puppets, I think I'm just gonna exempt from service. Okay, Brazil. Where's Brazil? So Brazil, I can actually make a puppet as well. I should be able to maintain this, right? $3, 36, 0.07, 0.41, 0.16, 0.29, 0.02. 0.14, 15, 15, 15. Brazil is taking down 0.63. We're going to also exempt them from service. And then can we raise, or can we lower someone else? Yep, Portugal. We're gonna have to lower Portugal because they have this portion over here. Does that push anyone pretty high? Because it's like, what is this? 10. So that would put them at 66. That's fine. And then again, we're going to exempt from service. And do we need to improve relations with anyone else right now? No, I think we're fine. Okay. So I could go in on Egypt now, or I could go in on. All right, the revolt is still going on here. I should probably wait until this is over. So, yeah, let's go in on Egypt here, and I guess we'll make them a protectorate. Then we can just annex them later. Oh, my gold. No, wait, we have to make a new treaty for the gold mines. No. Oh wait, no, we still have the... Oh, was it someone else? It might have been someone else, actually. Because we still have the gold mines here. Oh, it was Peru. Ah, it was Peru, okay. Minus 200? Minus 200? Are you serious? Bro. No! No, Peru! Fuck. Okay, well, we're just gonna take their land directly then, I guess. So what did Egypt put on this? Forced trade privileges? Yeah, they're not gonna be able to ask anyone to join this, I think. Where are my armies? And then, did I already make the, oh, I didn't make a new navy yet. Let's hire this guy. Okay. No! God damn it. Stalled event. Senegal conscripts. And South Africa. Yeah, it said we had like a new mandate available. I think I'll just hold the mandate so I can just replace construction 1 with like a full level 3 mandate later. And my truce with Britain. Truce with Britain ends when? Actually, wait. We have the truce with Britain, but we don't have a truce with British Cascadia, so I can just attack British Cascadia, I think. What's gonna happen here is we're gonna take Egypt as a protectorate, and then that should allow me to just directly build the Suez without having to actually hold the land, which I think is much easier than me having the treaty port. Oh my god. Please. Please. I need this. Multiculturalism. Please. Please work. We should be winning over here pretty handily. So much so that I think I could probably do this one as well. Is France? Yeah, France is done with their revolt. So I should be able to go in on them for... What's the name of this? Mauritania. How much is this? 4 infamy? That's Mauritania. And then I think... Which one is this? West Sahara? West Sahara is 4 infamy as well. I guess I can let my infamy tick down, because if it's 4 infamy to declare that and then add the additional... Great Britain's embargoing me? Are you serious? I'm the world's biggest exporter. Are you sure you want to embargo me? Britain? What the Okay. Sure. Wow. My heir is of the trade unions and is a moderate. God damn it, man. This doesn't fight for anything now. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, 41 to 40. Okay, we have radios. Now that we have radios, I should be able to start producing radios on my electrics industries. And then I think there's something here from the plantations that also uses radios. This one. Factory radios that adds additional tobacco. And more importantly, now that we have radios, we should be able to start working on defense in depth, because siege artillery requires radios, and then also the more advanced ships also require radios. That's nice. For production, are we getting spread for anything? We're getting spread for pasteurization. I want to research combustion engine so we can get automotive industries. Does that require anything else? Rubber oil engines? No. Oh my god, we're we're actually making money. We're in the green. Let's go. Oh, it's been so long. It's been so long since we were making money. Okay. And we're back in the red again. That's fine though. Yeah, I think I should be able to start this play now. Oh, 29% chance that they'll accept. Wow. Okay. Oh, they just accepted. Oh, wait, I didn't expect... Okay. Well. So we have Egypt as a protectorate now. And also, France just gave us Mauritania for free. Thanks. Where do we put our next interest in? We still can't put an interest in Midwest. I guess we have like an interest in almost every part of the map now. Let's go with or is that the session 4? That's the thing. I didn't watch my own VOD, so I don't remember what we actually finished last week. Well, we did some things. I know that much. Because we reached the point where I had like no other law that I could pass easily. So I went for the gamble on multiculturalism, and that gamble is paying off. We're at 50% chance of getting this off now. So that's great. Where do we put an interest? Okay, you know what? I'll put an interest in Finland. Sure, why not? Like no better thing to put interests on. Okay, so France just gave me Mauritania for free. Let's go ahead and reset that. Also incorporate, and then get reset production methods in those states. So I should be able to build the Suez now. Yes. I cannot build in. I have to actually hold it. Are you kidding me? No. God damn it. I thought I could just build it in there. Fuck. No. Are you serious? And there's a locust swarm in freaking Sinai right now. Fuck. Man. I thought I could just build it. God damn it, dude. That sucks. Oh well. So I should have actually taken a treaty port instead, huh? Although I don't know how the treaty port will work if like they're my protectorate anyway. So it is kind of a weird situation. Well, at least they're not like disloyal even with the 301.3 power projection compared to theirs. Okay. Good. Is there a truce with Britain? Actually, yeah, I think since we have a truce with Britain but not with their subject, I can just go in on their subject as well. I think. Or no? I guess not. Oh yeah, okay. So it doesn't care that I don't have a truce with British Cascadia. Because I have a truce with their overlord, I still can't go in on them. Great. Thanks, game. Well, where do we go then from here? I still have a truce with Arabia, I think. Yeah. Wait, no, I don't. I don't have a truce with Arabia. Hold on. Oh, but Morocco's like not my puppet. Although I guess I can just like take their land for them anyway. I guess that works too. Driving. Oh. Well, yeah. Our economy is kind of like... We've reached a point now where my debt limit is growing faster than how fast I accumulate debt. So I think at the start of last week's session, we were still around like 90% of our principal. But that entire session, I think I didn't have to do the debt reset thing, the exploit, to increase my debt limit artificially. And you saw earlier, like there were moments where our balance was in the green. So we've actually reached a point where I'm not racking up debt fast enough compared to my debt limit just increasing and increasing over continuously. we've reached the 21st century economy. Yeah, you can see our GDP graph is just like going up and up and up and up. So that's good. Also, our average standard of living is like pretty decent. It's pretty good considering we're a very big nation, because the other nations that have like a higher standard of living than me are like nowhere close to my size. So that's a good thing. Yeah. Okay, what can I fit with the infamy that I have? Although, actually, I guess I could go in on Benin now, but it's gonna have to wait for my infamy to go down. Oh well. Oh my god, the lag. What scares me when I like open the construction menu and it lags like that because it's loading every single province that I can build in. Oh, we have... Oh, the private sector built an additional 10 levels in Zanzibar. Interesting. No! Australia! No! Nah, my gold mines! Stop! Oh, man. Oh my god, they're not willing to give the gold mines anymore. No! What do you have, actually? Oh, this is not gonna give... Cotton plantations? Can we... But they don't want investment rights, is the thing. Yeah. No! My gold mines! God damn it, man. Yeah, okay, so we really need to like get everyone down to like a puppet so that I can just take the states that have gold directly. Because they won't even negotiate with me for the monopoly rights anymore. It's unfortunate. There might be a lot of states though that we're gonna have to go for, like an insane amount of states. Yeah, this entire block over here, and then New Zealand, New South Wales, and Victoria and Tasmania, and then North Island, South Island. I have to basically take the entirety of the New Zealand. But, okay. Speaking of, how much is it gonna cost me to go in on Ava for Mandalay? 30 infamy? Oh my god, it's 30 infamy for Mandalay? Because they have a population of 2.5 million. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. No. That is a lot of infamy, actually. Holy shit. Okay. I guess I can try and go for Japan. Because, okay, does Korea have gold mines here? Okay, so Korea proper does not have gold. It's all over here. When we bring Iran down to puppet level, I can just take this state from them. But for the others... if I make Korea a protectorate, that is 17.4 infamy. Okay, that's a bit much on infamy. How about Nivik? If I want transfer subjects of Nivik, so I want Japan to give me Nivik. It's gonna cost me 2.9 infamy. For Kadint, it's 1.4. But there are more nations that are willing to join this. Iran would join on their side? What? What the fuck? My own subject's gonna fight me for this? Bruh. Okay, nah. Well, fine. We'll go for Nivik then. Okay, that's so whack. My own subject's gonna fight me for taking the other one. That's crazy. Actually, can I just annex? Oh, my relations with them are too high. Yeah, okay, we'll go for the transfer. 2.9 infamy. Let's see. So I went for transfer Nivik. Japan wants me to transfer Brunei. That's interesting. Great Britain sides with Japan. Okay. Ooh, wait. I can sway Lombardia? Hold up. Sway with war. Ah! Britain, you fool! I'm gonna sway Lombardia for independence. We can't get British Cascadia, unfortunately. Benin is allied to Japan, so Benin might actually join this. But I don't really have infamy to take states from them right now. But there we go, we swayed Lombardia for their independence. Get fucked. I should probably raise my troops now. Raise the cav here. Raise these guys, and then do we try and go for... We can try and go for a naval invasion of Britain. How many troops do they have on the mainland, actually? 42. I should be militarily ahead, I think, so I should be able to fight them. With a naval invasion of just like 30. Bring the cavalry over to naval invade. I'm gonna mobilize this group. And then this group as well. Send the Sunch cavalry over there. I'm actually gonna mobilize the East Siberian garrison for this side in British Cascadia. And then I guess these two are gonna wait for when I do the naval invasions, because we're also still building up our secondary fleet. And then now we wait for like the maneuvers to close, and or about to close, and then I'll add all my other war goals in. Oh right, I forgot we have the front over there. Okay, I think we might have to move this one over to Lombardia to defend that. They haven't added any additional war goals yet, and Benin's doesn't look like Benin is actually gonna join. They only called in Great Britain. Okay. Actually, I should probably... what sea zone... What sea zones are there, troops coming in from? Shubu. Okay. So that's a port connection to their subject. So that means I can raid over here, and that's gonna ruin all their convoys. And we'll have the second fleet. Yes! Multiculturalism. Let's go! Okay, now that we have multiculturalism, I am totally down to change one of my mandates here. We're probably going to change Construction 1. I'll wait until I have like 3 mandates, and then we'll go all the way directly to Freedom of Movement 3 for the mass migration. For the mass migration quota and like the additional migration attraction, right? 50% mass migration attraction is pretty good. And now we can try and get the industrialists into... Actually, the radicals? Okay, the radicals don't interfere with that. But basically we want to try and get support for no migration controls now, so that we can try and get even more people in the country. That's going to be very, very important. Anything else I need to change? We already have elected bureaucrats. We're on mass conscription already. National Guard, public health, public schools. In America, I thought multiculturalism was a bad thing. It's so, it's so stupid that the people over there don't realize, like, part of the reason why their country was able to, be considered a great power was precisely because early on in America's history, they leaned heavily on trying to get more Europeans to like migrate over. Like, literally the foundation of America is immigration. Is like immigrants from all over the place. Like, that was the whole thing. So them cracking down on that shit and like it is so stupid. It's so stupid, man. Anyway, topical. I think my power structure laws are pretty much done, other than I do eventually want to get into single party state, although it's going to be a bit difficult. We might need to get some more conservatives down the line so that they can support this. We're basically going to remove voting rights later. Or, well, we're not actually going to remove voting rights, because I think if I go single-party state without removing women's suffrage, it's going to be basically like only women can vote, I think. But like they're voting for only... Actually, can you keep elected bureaucrats with... I'm assuming I can keep elected bureaucrats with single-party state. Yeah, it doesn't say that it removes the thing. So we go single party state while having women's suffrage and elected bureaucrats. So only women can vote, but they can only vote for like bureaucrats for like public positions in like lower government positions. This is gonna be so weird. Oh yeah, we ended up not going for free trade. Yeah, we're gonna try and get free trade alongside no migration controls once we have the industrialists in government. But other than that, I think I'm fine with most of my laws at this point. I guess we can go for workers' protections, although right now there's like a big group of people who are angry at oh yeah, even my ruler doesn't want. Yeah, my ruler doesn't want this either. Workers' protections. It's a start. I guess we can chill on passing laws for now, because like the stuff I want to pass are like not available. I could go for corporatized unions to try and weaken the trade unions, I guess. Because I think I don't need anything else from the from the trade unions apart from. Oh, actually no, we needed trade unions for workers' protections actually. And possibly. So here's the thing. I don't know if like our economy is like doing fine now. I don't know if my economy would be able to handle old age pension. Because the 30% welfare payments is no joke. Like that's depending on how many people are actually not employed and are like in the dependents group. And basically all the people that don't have wages, like this can get pretty expensive. It's I don't know if we're ready for old age pension just yet. We didn't get too much right. They're acting like power corrupts. Power corrupts. Is that the line we're going for? Oh man. Anyway. Yeah, multiculturalism is so good for us right now. That should also help with getting some people employed, because before then I think cultural segregation or racial segregation kind of made it hard for some of the other POS to get jobs. So that should help with a bit of the employment. It means granting equality. Everybody loves sandwich. Yeah, I think we wait for the. When's the next election actually? We can try and go for. Next election is Feb 1903. Actually, we're like 2 years away. I guess I can just try and pass something. Old age pension has like a 47% on it, so this is gonna be so whack though. I guess, okay, we're gonna find out if my economy can handle this. This is like so risky because this might just destroy my economy again, and I have to do the debt exploit again if this doesn't work out. But we're gonna take a save actually. I'm gonna take a precautionary save because if things go really bad because we can't afford social security, we might have to go back on this. But we'll try passing old age pension while we still can, right? Because like if I try to pass it later while we're trying to get no migration control, the industrialists are not gonna be very happy. So let's try this now. How much are you using on supply? Am I doing fine on supply? 600. Cost 600. No, wait, I forgot to add demands. Shit. Okay, well, good thing I made the precautionary save, I guess. I forgot to add demands. I was too busy like looking at my laws. Because I was gonna add like other things there. Okay. Where were we? Let's try it again. Old age pension. Please don't destroy my economy. And then... oh, wait. 73, 74, 75, 76. Okay. I think most of the other nations should be... okay. So we're at 20 infamy right now. If I try to transfer Codint, it's gonna cost 1.4. I can pass Texas for 12.4, but that's way too much. Brunei's willing to wait, Brunei's in on this? Oh right, Brunei's in on this because Japan is trying to take Brunei, so they're like forced into the play. Okay. Right. I can... okay, we're not gonna transfer Genoa. I don't know why I would take Genoa. So we'll try for Codint. That's 22 infamy. I don't really need to or want to nationalize all the buildings that Japan owns in my country. It's mostly just the glass works, which is like fine because they're the ones who have the Kinkosan Sobe. So I'm like fine with their company actually. I can't really go for Conquer State either. Liberate. Do you want to liberate? I guess I can liberate America, but if I liberate America, that's gonna bring America into the war. Because so. I guess it's just this. Yeah, our infamy was like sorta high when we started this, so I think if I make this primary, we'll break into 25, which is not ideal. I guess I can just humiliate them. Yeah, we can humiliate Great Britain on this. I should knock them down. And then... yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm not gonna add anything else. That's fine. We'll just go with that. I think we should be doing fine on supply. I should be able to defend them, right? Because my troops are... oh yeah, my troops are so much better. Holy crap. 64? to 42. Discovered that arrivals in Great Britain have been arming the natives in Zimbabwe. Are you serious? These are making the Red Sea, our nation, a more pleasant light. A kinder image in 7 days. If they accept, Zimbabwean infamy decreased by 10. If they do not accept, Zimbabwean relations towards deteriorates by 20. That's fine. We could get a free reduction in infamy. What? 11 infamy, let's go. Okay, that helps. No. Okay, it's a liberal now on the intelligentsia instead of the market liberal. That's unfortunate. I don't know who... I had like another politician die. I don't know who it was. Yeah, we're doing fine over here on this side. Like the Japanese sent troops over to Lombardia while I'm like raiding their convoys. Yeah, they're screwed over there. I don't think I can take state right now, but I wanna take Namakwaland from Brazil. I should be able to, I think. Yes, we can take states, okay. So I want Brazilian Namakwaland. This is gonna cost me 5 infamy. Increases liberty desire by 20. But they're still taking down, so that's good. Yeah, so now this is like properly under our control. Let's see. I think I can remove some of the ports here already. I should... If only there was like a way for me to check where the other ports were, but I can basically remove the ports that are not in the Cape and Zanzibar at this point. Although we kind of need the ones in Madagascar. I think we might... Yeah, we need the one in Ivory Coast as well for now. The one in Kamchatka... It's gonna have to stay for a bit. Gabon, I think I can remove. Oh, but someone bought that. Wait, who is this? John Holt and Company? John Holt and Company built a what? Huh? Why? How? Who? What? Okay. Right, because I stopped monopolizing this, so like, I think, yeah, okay, never mind. Since I stopped monopolizing the ports, like, screw it. Just let the private sector do that, I guess. I can. But we do want to. Should I subsidize this? I might need to subsidize this actually. Greenland amount needs a higher productivity to want to compete for employees with other buildings in the state. Productivity, huh? Productivity is the problem. Coal logging. There's like no other resources in here. What else would use like? Yeah, I think there's like no point using the steel on this. Because I can put like textile manufactories. We need more machinists and engineers over here. How do we do that? How do we get more people over there? Okay, we have pasteurization. We can do refrigerated storage. Okay, this other fleet is complete. Wait, America joined in? Oh, they called in America again, bro. Are you serious? I'm lost? Fuck. Okay. We'll wait for the third mandate and then we'll go over to freedom of movement. Actually, do we go freedom movement now? Or maybe I might want advanced research again. double checking if I'm improving relations with all of my subjects so that they continue to tick down. Is there anyone I can like... Actually no, is there anyone I need to bring down to puppet level right now? Iran? I could get Iran to puppet level. No, put them at 73. Are they still ticking down with that though? Yes, they're still ticking down with that. Then we're gonna exempt from service. So I'm pretty sure they can't handle an actual like fight. We'll just do that. And that should still, yeah, 0.28. And then, since they're at like 73, I probably should not lower anyone else for now. This is naval invasion in Cape Colony. Minus 10% enactment time, plus 10% enactment success chance, interest group pop attraction, and +2 approval on the intelligentsia. They're at 5.7% clout. Yeah, I think we can take the lower enactment time success chance just because I kind of need the intelligentias to get more powerful. No, Iran, why? No, why are you rebellious? Okay, just start funding lobbies. They don't want my... No. Gold mines, bro. Why do I still have like shortage of telephones? Is my private sector not like building any more telephones? Like, what happened? Where are my electrics industries? What's the highest level we have? We're at 35. Are they unable to hire? Well, they're hiring. Actually, I should just pump this up to 50 at this point. 35, 40, 50. And then... there's like another thing that popped up I need to like address. I don't remember what it was. Fuck. Okay, so this front is done. I guess I can navally invade here at this point. Are we done in Lombardia as well? Did we push them out? Oh yeah, we pushed them out. We actually managed to push them out, okay. Genoa is like occupied right now. So there's like no front here anymore. Move to that HQ. Yeah, we absolutely decimated them. Now the naval invasions. Ramming maneuver? Are you serious? Okay, we have automatic machine guns, so we should get recoil mechanisms for artillery. Upgrade that, and then machine gunners. So in our army mobilization options, now we have access to this. Activate machine gunners, +5 offense and defense, or +10 defense rather. So my fleet here should be able to stop this naval invasion, no problem. And then on the other side, we're also navally invading Japan proper. And then once we finish invading Japan, okay, we managed to push out this naval invasion. So I'm actually gonna send the artillery, actually. Yeah, actually, no, this is fine. We'll send this over to... Where's the capital of Britain? Home counties? Invade London? Gonna invade London. We'll use the Ethiopian artillery for this. Whatever happens, yeah, I got the next one. We have not. Bolane, Mariana, 20% defense or stalwart defender. Do I want the trait? He's an offensive planner, though. Oh, I guess you just give him the trait anyway. So any popularity of the corporatist movement. So armed forces get some boost, 5% success chance, 10% success chance, or we pay 7,000 for 5 years for authority. Do I want the armed forces to be more powerful? Is there anything that they have that I want? Oh, actually, they support outlaw dissent. So I might actually want them for later. The Japanese army is like coming back home. while I'm navally invading. I don't think they'll be able to defend. Actually, if this manages to finish and form like a front, if we get like a front on Japanese mainland, I'll be able to actually send troops. Okay, the election period has begun. No! Kalima! God damn it. All of these people keep breaking their... Bro! No! No, man. Well, I guess... they haven't discovered the actual gold mines, have they? It might be... Oh, they have one, bro. Actually... I guess I can puppet them? Yeah, we could just puppet them. That works too. Although that pushes Iran to 79, which is not ideal. I guess I can just build the gold mine myself for now. And yeah, we're gonna annex them anyway, so it's fine. Please finish building the front. Please tell me I managed to actually... Oh, we're 28% on landing progress. And they're having a revolt right now while we're at war? Oh no. Crap. That's gonna ruin the front line. The petty bourgeoisie have a market liberal in control. So that's free trade. But that doesn't support no migration controls is the problem. Yeah. I don't want the Faith Party. The Conservative Party is just the armed forces. The Liberal Party is the intelligentsia. Wait. Are my interest groups all like split up right now? They're all split up right now. Fuck. What the... Oh, that's crazy actually. The Radical Party has the trade unions and the industrialists together. Interesting. Do you want no migration controls or... Nah, I don't get anything from the intelligentsia at this point. I've kind of gotten everything I need from them already. So I actually don't want that. Conservative Party. The problem with the Conservative Party is they're just a moderate, so... Alright. There's like no option for the Radical Party, unfortunately. My invasion is successful! Okay, I can send troops over. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna send the Zanj cavalry over to the Japanese front right now. Then over here, how's my landing progress? I'm losing. No. We're not gonna land, I think. Yeah, I actually don't have anything I need from the Liberal Party at this point, so... Well, it's a bit more difficult to invade the Great Britain, I guess. America's in default. Alright, there's a straight crossing over here to Okinawa for some reason. How's my landing progress? 50% at landing progress? Okay. If I actually manage to invade Great Britain, then it's gonna be big. Faith Party. Don't want anything from them. The only thing I actually want from them is Outlaw Descent, but I don't have the research for that just yet. Although they are supporting they're supporting old age pension right now. Alright, corporatized unions down the line. We could get them from them as well, but how's my momentum going for now? Faith Party is leading? No. God damn it. Why is the Faith Party leading? I don't need them to lead, they're already in power, man. Okay. So we got Zeppelin, so that's the 5% Mappy. What do you want next? Am I getting... Right, we're advanced on society. Like, we're not getting any spread for society at all because we're like ahead of everyone else. Right, we technically already have access to the laws. It's just we don't have anyone supporting this just yet. I guess we can go for... Yeah, we can go for international exchange standards so we can get the lower interest rate. Speaking of, what's my interest rate right now anyway? 6.1. Pretty good. So we can get it lower than 6.1 actually. Sudanese pops become more radical. 43% turmoil on them, but their acceptance is at 70. I think I'm fine. Actually, no, I'm not fine. They're at neutral right now. Fuck. Oh, it became Republican. Okay. How's that gonna affect the elections? 48 days to the election and they became Republican. Bruh. Oh my god, the flip. They flipped on... So many people flipped on their voting on that one, huh? We're at 75%. Come on, man. It'd be so sick if I actually managed to invade Great Britain here. Okay, we're getting spread for elevators. Why do I have like a massive shortage of engines? What is eating up all of my engines? Bruh. Okay, where's my motor industry? I think my motor industry I haven't gotten to... No, I have it already. It's on 50... It's on 57. What the hell? Okay. 35. Or 31, 36. I have to like re-naval invade the Japan over here, I think. Them having a revolt at this point in the middle of the war is gonna screw with the the borders, I think. No, I avoided pissing them off already, and then they're gonna get pissed off again anyway. Fuck. Electoral confidence decreased by 3. What's my electoral confidence at right now anyway? We're at 100% electoral confidence. With 97%, we get -1 legitimacy. Ugh. Okay, so we got Nivik and Codent. Okay, cool. So I don't have to naval invade anymore. That should cancel the naval invasion, I think. So now we can go back to navally invading Britain. So Codent and Nivik are both puppets, so that's nice. Improve with both of them. How are they doing on Liberty Desire? So ticking down. Nice, okay, they're ticking down. Since they're puppets, I should probably also just exempt from service because I don't expect them to help with any wars at all. That should help with the Liberty Desire as well. For Benin, we kind of have to maintain it, but for the others, we don't have to. Okay. Re-reform. 57, 66. 53. For the landowners? But they're... Okay. We'll go for 53, or 57 here. And then... Oh, actually, the 30 offense is gonna be helpful here. We're gonna get plus 30 army offense for 2 years. That should help with the battle going on here. Oh my god, yes. 133 offense. Successful invasion? Okay, we're actually in. We're actually in. Let's go. Time to transfer troops over to the front. Okay, we have old age pension. So let's see how much we're gonna end up spending on... Yeah, it's not reflected here. We'll wait for the week to tick, and then we'll see how much we're paying in welfare payments. We'll see if our economy gets absolutely destroyed by the social services. Oh my god. I could also just crank this up to level 5, but... Yeah, the welfare payments... Oh my god. Oh, I didn't realize this has, like, workforce ratio minus 5%. 。 Because that's gonna increase the number of dependents I have, I think. Well, we'll try it out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes with the social security. If this destroys my economy or not. Then for the next law we want to try and pass, we have no support for workers' protections now because we lost the trade unions. They're not in power anymore, so that also means I can't go for corporatized unions yet. We have to maintain right to associate because I need the trade unions to still have some power. We're fine with the tax laws. We're not going to change that because, like, I think everything here is just going to make our economy worse at this point. Single party state. What am I missing here? It's one of these. The ruler of this nation is a member of an interest group that has an active political party. This nation has no active political parties. Okay. My ruler is of the landowners. Yeah, okay, so that's a problem. We can't do single party state because we don't have the landowners in the government. No. I can just put them in. We can just put them in. That drops us down to 42 though, which is not ideal. So I think we're gonna have to like chill for that. I guess we're not gonna pass any laws for now, I guess, because there's like nothing we can pass, which is fine. We can just check and see how much damage the welfare payments are gonna do to us for now. So far though. Okay, welfare payments. Oh, it's not that bad actually. 25,000 a week for welfare payments, and we're still making money. Okay, it wasn't so bad. Our economy's fine. I still don't understand why I have like such a massive shortage of engines though. And telephones. Hey, Steel. The private sector somehow is like not keeping up with motors and telephones. You're just in time, Steel, for me invading in England. We're on the home islands of Great Britain. We've made it. And we're absolutely destroying them, I think. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 100. Oh my god. 100 plus offense versus... Oh, they're getting annihilated, bro. Oh my god, they're getting destroyed. Are they willing to peace out now? Yes. There you go. So we got Nivik, Codent, and Lombardia's independence. And we got to humiliate Britain. That's cool. Everything in the Great Zimbabwe Museum. We've also kind of cleaned up most of the borders over here as well. I think we'll wait until this colonization is complete before I take that state from Brazil. We have like one more interest. I don't know where to put it. I guess we can put it in Anatolia. There's nothing here though. It's just Arabia and QQ. As usual. Well, I've been staying in my house for a bit, so I'm like fine. Although to be fair, like a few weeks ago it was like very hot, even inside, so things have sort of calmed down a bit now because we're entering typhoon season again. Did one of my armies move to... Where's the Western Siberian troops? What? Why are you in South Africa? What the f... The hell? Freaking West Siberian troops are over in South Africa, bro. Like, what are you doing there? Here's a movie heat wave right now. Yeah, I heard. I've been seeing all the posts about like like particularly France with like AC. And how like they're like trying they're like trying their best not to turn on the AC for some reason, even though it's like we're already reaching the point where you should turn it on. All conscripts. Naru? Why can I invite Naru to... What? Where'd you come from? And why can I invite you to the block? What the hell? Strange. Sorry. I won't be like that as well. Ugh. Yes, it's rough out there. Stay hydrated. Responsible government. The stability of the Zimbabwean parliamentary order has led to the royalists abandoning their hopes of restored absolutism. A constitutional monarchy has been established as the new status quo. So all of my absolutist movements are going to be replaced with royalist movements now. Which means we lose support for subjecthood, traditionalism, hereditary bureaucrats, and land and voting autocracy. Okay. I could make my ruler popular, or we just get legitimacy. I think I'd much rather have the legitimacy. I think it would be much better. Also, the additional loyalists. Yes, the regional hub too. Oh. Okay, things are looking good in terms of the economy. It seems like the social security did not destroy my economy here. We're not like bleeding so much money on welfare payments. We're actually doing fine. 24.7k per week on the welfare payments. It also helps, I guess, that like we have 23 gainfully employed people. We only have like 1.15 unemployed. We still have like 8 million peasants though, which is still a lot. Okay, Heroland is complete, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask Brazil to give me that. Where are you, Brazil? Brazil, I would like if you would give me Heroland. It's gonna give me 5 M's from you, that's fine. Do we need to improve with anyone here? No, I think we are good. I already have everyone relevant on improving relations. Okay. I'm guessing oh, we can't colonize this because of Spain? Are you serious? What the? We can't colonize that because of Spain? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Spain. Where the hell are you even? They're in the right, I forgot. They're in the Falklands. Is the Falklands their only spot? Are they anywhere else? What is the gold set? Not yet with gold. We still have some states, quite a few states that we're not controlling yet, and some of my subjects have broken their monopoly treaties, so, and they're like not willing to renegotiate. So I'm like, we're kind of in the middle of in the process of like bringing everyone down to a puppet so that I can just take the land from them directly. We've already taken some of the land, but we haven't taken all of it yet. But also, I didn't realize that Spain had like a claim on this entire region, which is why like neither me nor Benin have been colonizing Fang the entire time. So that is a problem. We're gonna have to. I don't want to annex them because like, why the hell would I? They're in the Falklands. Actually, hold on. Are they only in the Falklands? Where else are they? Because they did just start supporting separatism in my country for some reason. How do I know what states they have? I guess I can just check here. South Atlantic, Spanish Pegu. Ah, that's right, because I have the one island over here in the middle of nowhere that's under my control, and then they have the Falklands. And then Spanish Pegu is in Indochina, which is... should I just annex Spain? Just put them out of their misery? They lost everything, dude. Like, they lost Greenland, they lost Iberia, like... They're exiled to the freaking Falklands. Like, maybe I should just annex them. Yeah, let's just annex them. Like, fine. Put them out of their misery. I probably don't even need to bring, like... Yeah, I can just bring the one troop over here versus their one troop. Actually, do they have anything else? How many... Oh, they don't even have conscripts. They have like one soldier. There's gonna be a 1v1. Okay, we've hit 500 million GDP. And we have our... Okay, we have our third mandate now. So I'm gonna replace construction 1 with... Since I already have multiculturalism, we could already go for freedom of movement, but I think it's much better I wait for that. I wait for when I can pass no migration controls, because right now... Yeah, we're kind of... we need no migration control so that we can actually take full advantage of freedom of movement. So instead, we could go advanced research again. And that also means I can plop down a few more universities. Because we do have some states that don't have universities yet. So get more tech spread. Or, not really tech spread actually, just tech. Just innovation. I gotta imagine like quite much. That's on my list, but I haven't like gotten around to starting it yet. Like from this season, I was like watching. I was actually watching like quite a few from this season. Like Ramparts of Ice, And the various sequels like Slime, what's the other one? It's like another sequel that I was like also watching it now. But for the ones of this season, there's Ramparts of Ice, and then oh my god, I'm blanking out. Why am I blanking out? Read manga. Yeah, that's another option, I guess. You can just read that too. Dude, I'm trying to remember like the other stuff I was watching because there's quite a few of them. Why am I blanking out, bro? I think I need like the actual like list in front of me so I can just like look at each one. Bro. But I am excited for the next season though. The next season of anime because the coming season is gonna be season 2 of Saga of Tanya the Evil. It's like one of the anime I've been waiting for so long. Oh yeah, Witch Hat Atelier was also on my list, but I also haven't started that. I was like prioritizing the other stuff. Oh right! Dude, how could I forget the finale of Dr. Stone, bro? Bruh. Yeah. Defense in depth, so we have Siege Artillery now. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade all of my units to Siege Artillery. And that's gonna bring in the additional radio demands. I guess I can wait until I see what tech starts spreading before I decide what I want to take on Mill here. Actually, let's see how my since we passed multicultural, let's see how my acceptance is across the board. So we still have like a few pops. We still have like 1.51 million pops in like violent hostility, but I think yeah, there's almost all of them are eligible to move up in status now. So that's good. So winning the game? Yes, we're winning the game. And thankfully, me passing Social Security did not ruin my balance. In fact, I'm in the positive by so much, actually. Oh my god. I'm earning 492,000 a week while also paying for almost 26,000 weekly for welfare payments. That said, my Social Security is just at level 1 right now. We're heading towards level 5 slowly in like 155 weeks. We'll see how much I end up paying for once we're at level 5. But right now with Social Security up, I'm actually making money, which is insane to think about. We actually reached the point where economy is able to handle that, so that's good. That's actually quite unexpected. Okay. We'll plan an invasion over here next. Right now we're just putting Spain out of their misery because they've been exiled to the Falklands and an island in Indochina. I might as well just get rid of them now. Also, they've been like blocking our colonization of Fang here for like God knows how long. I didn't realize that they had a claim over there. And then once our infamy ticks down just a bit, I think we'll go in on Arabia so like we can clean up these borders. Also see if like my truce with... Is my truce with France over? It's over in 27 months. And over here with Britain, it's still gonna be like 4 years because we just had that war recently. We could also go in on Korea. That's welfare check. It's so, you know, it's actually wild to me that that's how the game's mechanics work, where like because most of the capitalists don't actually have a wage, they actually get welfare payments. It's so stupid. Like why? Like the way the game treats welfare payments is it checks for pops that have wages, but because most of the capitalists, like most of our upper strata are capitalists or investors, don't have wages, obviously, because they're just getting money off of dividends. Like we pay them welfare payments. It's so stupid. Bro, why? But then you kind of want this anyway because of the building wage target. Because this makes it so that the minimum wage is like much higher. So it also technically helps your lower and middle strata as well. It's just so stupid to think about mechanically, where like because the check is for wages, the upper strata are like eligible. Like it's fucking whack ass. Anyway. With level 2, how much were we paying now? We're paying, oh my god, we're paying 76.2 now. That jump, holy crap, at level 2? That's a bit concerning. Alright, is everyone ticking down decently fast? I'm trying to find like an opportunity for me to like when I can annex Ethiopia, while everyone else's liberty desire is like down, so they don't tick up too fast. But also now that Spain is annexed, I should be, yep, we can colonize Fang now. And oh my god, we've actually made it. We've made it to border Sweden over in Siberia. We actually made it here. So soon we can attack Sweden for what's the name, is it? Arkhangelsk. So we can get their gold mines. Although I might have to take like chunks here. Right, so we're researching combustion engine right now. We're getting international exchange standards, and then we're not getting any spread for military, so that means we're ahead on miltech. We can't go to era 5 techs yet, so we're gonna have to go for some boats here. I guess I can go for concrete dockyards so we can get the modern ports. It's either that or I start upgrading my ships. Which is to say, we can start going for... I think I have to go for destroyers. And then that way I can upgrade my ships to scout cruisers later. I can't go directly to scout cruisers, I think. Yeah. So we'll do that. And then... Thank you, Egypt. Thank you for stopping supporting separatism in me. I think I can get this now, yeah. So, we're gonna acquire land in Sinai. And so, this is not a treaty port, but that's part of the reason why I made Egypt a protectorate instead, so that I don't have to deal with the finicky situation of having a treaty port in the Sinai. But finally, we can now build... You can now build the Suez. We're gonna do that. I probably don't need to build a port here, since this is all connected territory, since they're my subject. But I am gonna build... We're gonna build a railway. I'll build a power plant. And then I'm also going to build a... Start building some iron mines here. And lead. Sufficient resource quantity in Sinai. Okay. We're not gonna... Actually, do I incorporate this? Do I incorporate freaking Sinai? It's so silly. But yeah, I guess I can... Do we consider this part of Africa? Because the way the game divides it, like this entire whatchamacallit, where's the interests? This entire area, including Sinai, is part of the Nile, and like the Nile is mostly in Africa. Like, do we consider Sinai part of Africa? You know what, screw it, I'm gonna incorporate it. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, but I'm gonna incorporate it. Sure, why not? I'll put since I'm incorporating, I'm gonna put a university in. It's so stupid. It's so unnecessary. Okay, so Morocco does not have a claim on this. Not have a claim on this. Does not have a claim on Tunis. Over here. So, I guess we can go in on Arabia now so I can get this stuff. Does Morocco have a claim on the islands here? No, they don't. I could also just like... Actually, House of Liberty Desire, can I just annex them outright? Truce. Because I have a truce, I can't annex them just yet. Concrete dockyards is spreading. Okay. So we're gonna get that anyway. Oh wait, hold on. What the... Benin? Doesn't that break your... Oh, that actually breaks their support independence. Oh, that is so good. That is so good, actually. Hold on. As soon as they go to war... As soon as they go to war, the... I think China's support for independence on Benin is gonna end. Can I get involved in this? I can't. Fuck. I want to get involved, but they're not willing to accept any form of support. fuck, bro? No. Well, I guess we can go for the claims over here. I'm gonna go in on Muisca. Then we're gonna give the land to Peru because there's no gold mine in there, I think. The gold only extends on the Andes, not beyond it. Right? Yeah, it only goes up to here. I realize if I like do claim state or take states from these guys for this stuff, the borders are gonna look horrible. I might actually have to just annex them whole, possibly. Because the borders are gonna look like ass. Like, imagine if I just take only this portion. Like, it's gonna look so weird. Oh my god. Actually, can I go for something else first instead? Bombay. You're insignificant power. But the pop... you have so much pop here, it's still so expensive. I guess we have to protectorate them, huh? Because I can't annex them. I can't go for their country outright. Because it's... well, actually... If I annex them, it costs 33, but if I just conquer state, it costs 27.5? That is so weird. What the hell? Why? Why is there a difference, bro? What the fuck? I guess we can just go for the protectorate. That puts me at like 22. Because the alternative is just I wait for my infamy to go down and then we go in on Benin instead. Because we still have some states here that are like split. Right, like I can just take Guinea, for example, so we can complete this. Or I can complete some of the... Actually, is this complete state? Right, I can take this one. But we're gonna have to wait until their war over here is like done for that. We go for... I guess we can go for Korea now. That's 26.5. If I just go for specific states... If I remove their exempt status, increases their liberties there by 10. But I think I need to raise their exemption status so that I can actually use their claims. Let's see. I need something that doesn't give too much on infamy. There's like no point humiliating them though. It's like so pointless to humiliate them, but yeah, because okay, we're gonna force the diplomatic play because they might just back down. And then here, I should be able to return. Yep, there we go. Return that, make that primary. And then return this, make that primary. And then, is that it? I guess that's it. Because I guess the rest of it would have been in Nivik. Do I bother making them a protectorate? No. Probably not. Do I want a treaty port even? No, I don't really even need a treaty port from Korea either. Yeah, like the humiliate is just so extra, but like that's the only way I can get him into a war and then use the claims of my subject. And then we can just use like one stack here. I probably don't need like the full army for that. Especially considering the state of army right now. I think we're like the most powerful military at the moment. With like double the troops, double the army size of China. And our army is also advanced. I'm gonna make Morocco a puppet as well. And then I think if I remove, okay, this is 0.29. If I remove exempt from service, that's fine. And then Ethiopia, for sure I keep them on that because they have like no claims left. Does Brazil have any claims that I can go for? That are not... Oh, Brazil does have claims on Gran Colombia. So, if you remove their exempt status here, they're still ticking down even with that. Okay. With Kodint and Nivik, their claims are like... Actually... This on Manchuria. What the? This is this game for you. My time is like split between on Steam and off Steam though, so I don't think it's accurate. It's probably not a lot though. Like compared to EU4, compared to my other games, this is probably not a lot actually. You're really gonna have like a civil war or like an uprising, a secession movement right now, Korea? Like you ruined the front line, bro. Fucking god damn it, man. That is such a lousy timing, bro. Oh man. Yeah, it's like 22,000 hours. I don't think I have a game that's like 22,000 hours. Okay, the Peru's still taking down even though they're puppet. Where are Portugal's claims actually? Where does Portugal have claims? Because I could potentially use their claims as well. Try and clean the borders. Like 10 years ago. We have a claim on Tonga, or Portugal has a claim on Tonga? What the fuck? I don't know if I'm gonna push for that. It seems a bit pointless to go for that. Oh right, I forgot. Portugal had control over Taiwan. Bruh. Oh, actually, Pegu is a split state with Burma, or with Pegu, so I should give that to Burma actually. We'll do that later. Yeah, pretty much same. Like I remember the days of like going to the computer shop or like the net cafe after school playing Dota with some friends. Like imagine trying to track the hours of playtime you have on Dota 1 and you have to go through like every single comm shop you went to in your entire life. Bruh. Man, this is gonna be so annoying with the Manchu uprising. It moved the Nile HQ to the freaking Suez, bro? What the f... Bruh. Why? That's so whack, bro. In the nets. Oh my god, did my West Siberian... Oh my god, they did. Why does the West Siberian garrison keep moving to freaking... They keep moving to South Africa, bro. I guess I can like opt to not trigger the humiliate and just take the return Northern Jilin. So I don't have to stay in the war for too long. Yep, we border Sweden and Siberia now, so I can launch an invasion on them if I wanted to. I want to get you play games at all. You know, life happens. You know, people are busy with their jobs and stuff. probably. Japan is trying to form a power block again. I don't know why. Okay, we have electric railways now. What was this? Regime change in Bombay. Conquer Malwa. I can negotiate support. We might potentially be able to get Bombay for free here. So we have electric engines for our motor industries. Where are they? My motor industries. Electric engines. And then refrigerated rail cars for the fishing, the livestock, and the whaling. Oh, my livestock ranches over there don't have, right? Because I don't have an electrical grid over in Siberia. Nor do I have railway tracks. Right. And then we have electric trains. And then rail log carts for logging camps. Joint electric trains requires... Oh wait, no, this one requires transportation, I think. Yeah, that one requires the power block thing. Lots of Bitcoin. Hopefully never in this timeline. And we're getting spread for plastics. Okay. Where can I put my interest next? The Danube? Do I care about the Danube? Do I care about the Great Plains? Actually, hold on. Are there gold mines in the Great Plains? If there are gold mines in the Great Plains, is this part of the Great Plains? I guess this is kind of part of the Great Plains. Yeah, I guess it's kind of part of the Great Plains. No, it's not even part of the Great Plains, although I think there's like a gold production site somewhere here. It's like not a lot. Okay, well, we're putting an interest there. Actually, at this point, I might have to. Yeah, I might have to put railways even on our unincorporated states. I didn't want to have to. And we might also have to start putting up an electrical grid up in Siberia. I can't believe I have to put a freaking electrical grid over in Siberia, bro. But here we are. And then while that's building, I can probably change the production method later. Combustion engine. So we now have access to automotive industries, which means we can make cars now. And then holding motor carriages, chainsaws, oil and engines, combustion engine derricks for oil rigs, truck transport, motorized reconnaissance. What does this use actually? Rubber, oil, and engines. Are you serious? They used AI for that? Bruh, couldn't they just use like a normal exam? Like, huh? Bro. Why did they have to use AI for that? Just use a normal exam. Like, what the fuck? That's so stupid, man. Like, you just be like a normal online exam. You don't need to have like use a freaking chatbot to test for English aptitude. Like, what the heck? Is that the only... Rubber, oil, and engines. So my motor industries, my highest level of motor industries are in Mozambique. Oh, but the electricity is like really expensive here for some reason. Recordings later, but it's essentially a monologue. Bruh. I don't have that many peasants left over here anymore, though. It's kind of a problem. But we do have... Oh, okay. Hold on. We actually have a lot of job seekers that are not peasants necessarily. Okay. So I guess that's fine. This is where most of our motor industries are. I guess I can like dump 50 levels in Mozambique. That seems kind of insane, actually. I was gonna drive up the engine costs again, but the other issue is I think the government is like taking too long to auto expand all of the power plants as well. Was it also increased here? It's combustion engine derricks, and then the chainsaws we're not gonna take. Public motor carriages. Oh, but this one requires... Okay, I might have to wait. So we're gonna have to wait until my automotive industries are done building, and then I can put those on. But... now we're researching international exchange standards. Actually, my university should have been finished, right? We still have some room for that. Then we're researching destroyers on military. So for production, we're getting spread on plastics. So I think I want steam turbine. We're having some issues with electrical production, so I might need steam turbine so we can get the coal-fired plant. And then we're not hitting our innovation cap yet, since it went up because of our advanced research 3. So I'm gonna plop down a few more universities. Where though? Get all my incorporated states to like 2 universities each. This is probably excessive. Actually, I should not build this one in Sinai because there's like infrastructure problems over there already. They don't want to be a subject. Can I? Actually, hold on. Carnatic still has claims over here. I could, actually. I should be able to at this point, right? Where's Carnatic? I have anyone that's dangerously high? No. If we put Carnatic down to a puppet, and there's... okay, nice. They're still ticking down. So, now that they're a puppet, I think I can negotiate for return state. I can't! No! No! God damn it, bro. I can't use my... Man, I thought it would work that way, where like I could ask them to give the state to my puppet. I guess not. Man. They don't want to be my subject either. Oligarchy, racial segregation, people of the book, and monarchy. That if they Okay, they're definitely not gonna win this, right? Why can't you just give me the freaking state, bro? Well, I don't actually want anything else other than my subject's claims, so if I can't ask for my subject's claims, then I guess we just ignore them. Yeah. Because it's their state specifically that I want anyway. I have to go in again on Korea because their Manchu uprising screwed up the borders, which means I couldn't get Manchuria's stuff back. Ryuzan no longer exists? No! No! God damn it, I have to do the treaty again! Fuck. Okay, at least they're willing to accept that. Okay, there we go. Galicia is calling on our supports as their ally. Sure. How many troops do you need me to bring to this? I have 6. Surely I don't need to... I don't have any smaller army though, other than like 1 might not be enough. Yeah, 1 might not be enough actually. Alright, I have a Urals HQ now. No! Krakatoa? Oh, that was Krakatoa, okay. Oh my god, that is so many harvest conditions because of that freaking tsunami, okay. It's like lagging my game. Yeah, there are... So even though this is a converted save, it still uses some of the events from the vanilla game. So stuff like historical explosions of certain volcanoes like Krakatoa. There are events for it. Also like stuff like blights, the potato blight. The potato blight is actually in the game. There's a wine blight. No, even though we're not like in the actual historical timeline, because it still uses like the game's base events, it doesn't change that. Some of them can still happen. My god, that tsunami just lagged the fuck out of my game because of all the harvest condition notifications, bro. Oh! The Manchu Uprising actually gave land to my subject anyway. Okay, nice. So that means they have no more claims here, right? I think they have like no more claims here other than... Yeah, they have claims on Iran, but like they're both my subject anyway, so... It doesn't really matter. Oh, they have claims on China. Ooh. Hold on. We can use these. We can use these. They have claims on China. It depends on where the earthquake is coming from. If the earthquake is like coming from inland, then the tsunami is like going outward. It doesn't actually hit the islands. But if the earthquake is like from the sea in like an underwater fault line, then yes, tsunamis can hit us. Kind of just depends on like where. Like that's just the nature of like living in the Pacific Ring of Fire. Where because there are volcanoes, there are earthquakes, and because there are earthquakes, there are tsunamis. Like that's just the reality of the geography. And the geography and the geology. Like that's just what happens. I might have to bring my troops over for this, possibly. French mass immigration. Large numbers of French people have begun migrating from France to Tanganyika. Here we go. Now we're starting to get the mass migrations going. Because I think we also have like that weird modifier where yeah, we have acceptance of French culture. For some reason we just have like plus 40 acceptance of French. I don't know why. It's just there. I think that might just be a bug with the conversion. But we had that since the start of the game. So once I passed multiculturalism, I think the French just have like very high acceptance just naturally. So if we go to acceptance here, where's the French? Yeah, we have French on 80 acceptance. We have French on 80 acceptance. So we're just gonna keep getting like French migration into Africa. Sounds in reverse IRL. Yeah. Just some weird things, you know, because of the way the converter works. But yeah, multiculturalism was big because that means like my lowest acceptance, the pops with the lowest acceptance for me are like the Portuguese, the Occitans, the Mazi, Ugrians. They're like at 40. So if we go to status, 40 acceptance would be here in open prejudice, which is like, you know, there's radicalism for them, but we allow assimilation. We give them voting rights, and the only penalty they really have is like minus 5% wage, right? So they're not given as much of a fair wage, but at least like, you know, they're not on these two levels. At some point, we're just not gonna have anyone in violent hostility and cultural erasure. Mostly everyone's gonna be open prejudice or higher. You can see we have a much larger proportion of full acceptance here. Arcades for urban center. Actually, I might need to readjust some of my reduction methods. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have a plan for like a company for automotive industry, so I just put this on privatize. Alright, sulfur mines should be on that production method. And then grab arcades. Should have logging camps on auto expand here as well. Oh, we're starting to lose money again. But we're in the whites, which means when you have white balance, that means like we're actually fine. We're not like in an actual deficit. That just means that my investment pool is actually paying for my deficit, so we're actually still making money. Why does the West Siberian garrison keep going to frickin' Southern Africa, bro? Can you stop? Right, I should give we should give this to Burma, so I don't have to control it. We have to wait until one of our plays is over. Alright, we have this thing. Crap. And then, can I lower autonomy on anyone right now? That doesn't ruin my relationship with them. Should I puppet Australia? I should probably puppet Australia because they broke my monopoly on the gold mines. I guess I can also just look at I can do it in the order of like producers. Because right now we're the #1 producer, right? And the #2 producer is Peru. We already have them puppeted. #3 producer is Brazil. I already have them puppeted. The next one would be Brunei. So I actually want to puppet Brunei. Brunei. You are now a puppet. And that puts them at 64. That's fine. I've kind of missed the opportunity to like annex Ethiopia. Alright, we have a block member who's independent. Galicia. So Galicia is now our subject as well. So look at our power block. Look at our power block, man. We have... No! My gold! We have like almost the entire... We have like more than half the world, I think, in our power block now. Oh, I really did not expect that this is how the game is gonna go, but I'll take it. Acceptance of French pops in Tanganyika is improved by +20. I mean, they're already they're already 80. So that already... Well, actually, that might drop them out of... It's gonna drop them out. So I guess we could go for this one. It gives a 75% chance of an increase. Please tell me that increase. Well, anyway, I think that's gonna be it for now. I don't want to go into overtime, but yeah, our economy is like... Where's our social security? So we passed social security. We're already at level 4 social security. So even with level 4 social security, we're paying 533 in welfare payments, but our economy is like not getting absolutely wrecked by it. So that's a good sign. That means we can run all of this bureaucracy, all of these institutions, and still function as a country. We're now at 500, almost 520 million GDP. Our literacy rate is like 78.1, and we're number 13. But like, we're also the biggest nation with this kind of literacy rate. And all of these nations in this list are small, much smaller than we are. They don't have the same population that we have. And our lower strata is middling. Our lower strata is actually rich as fuck. Like, what the hell? And we're almost about to break... we're about to reach 100 million population. So once we get our migration really going, we're probably gonna reach that pretty soon. That's still nowhere clear. It's still nowhere near America though, 130 million, but we're getting there. And like I said, our economy is like doing fine now. So that's like 2 sessions, almost like 3 sessions where I didn't have to do the debt exploit anymore. So we've truly fixed the economy at this point. So yeah, look at that GDP graph. We did have like a bit of a dip recently, but it wasn't that bad. Because I think we were supposed to be at like 500 mil already, and then it dropped down to 400 something, and we're getting back up to 500 again. But yeah, line is going up now, truly. From here, it's just about like integrating our subjects mostly. Not fully integrating them, but like integrating their gold mines at this point. And then we're also going to try and snipe the other gold mines that we don't have access to yet, so that we can complete the full gimmick of like owning the world's gold supply. Because right now we're earning 172,000 of our minting is coming from not our GDP. So that's all of our gold mines plus the tech. That's pretty good. Don't jinx it. Watch it like tank once we hit level 5, because we're on the way to level 5. We're like halfway there. 150% on welfare payments is actually insane. I don't know why that's that high. But yeah, no, we're doing okay so far. Hopefully that continues. We have about 30 years left in the game. It's in August 1, 1906. So we'll see what else we can do in that time. Hopefully we manage to get all of the gold mines that we have access to. Oh right, I forgot Portugal had this. Do they have a claim on the rest of the state? No, they don't. I forgot that Portugal had this. So we have like a foothold in America, actually. What the fuck? Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Gold meter is not your turn, right planet. No! That's the thing though. In this game, gold is the only good in this game where the price does not change. Like it's constantly at its, yeah, you see, gold that will never change. So that's just something specific to the game. The price of gold is like fixed. It's everything else that changes. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks to Steel and Spar for dropping by, and for everyone else, whenever you're watching from, whether it's live at the VOD, whether it's on YouTube and Twitch. Have a good night. Take care, and I'll see you on Tuesday for some Kingdoms of Amalur, where we reach level 29, so I have to loot like a bunch of areas after we do all the stuff in the HoloLens.